Stop chasing your dreams and start focusing on attracting your dreams. As cliche as this might sound, it could completely change your life. We've all heard people saying, and ourselves even saying, that I've been trying to manifest this or that for a couple of months or for years now, and nothing is happening. I'm not manifesting what I desire, or even worse, I'm manifesting the exact opposite. And that's because you are waiting on your manifestation. That's because you think that manifestation is a process that takes years or months. But what we need to understand is that the process of manifestation, that manifestation in within itself, is an instantaneous process. Manifestation happens in an instant. Yes, you might be building up to that manifestation for months or years, if that's required for what you're trying to attract, for what you're trying to create in this reality. But the process of manifestation in within itself is an instantaneous one. And once you understand this, you can look at it differently, because manifestation happens in an instant. Once you tune into that frequency, the frequency of manifestation, the frequency of what you're trying to manifest, it happens. But as long as you are thinking that, well, I have to try this way, and then I have to try that way, then you're what you've been doing is not really trying to manifest. You're not manifesting. Manifesting works based on your conviction system. It does not favor one over the other, and that's a very important thing you have to understand. It does not favor a doctrine over the other, or a system, or a way, or a method of manifestation over the other. Manifestation is an impersonal energy. The process of manifestation is part of an impersonal, infinite energy. So it does not care, if I may put it this way, it does not care. It's all about tuning into one or another frequency through whatever method you like, through whatever way, through whatever doctrine you choose to believe in. But manifestation is part of this infinite pure conscious energy, that we are part of its creation, that created everything in existence. And as such, you have to treat it in this way. You have to treat manifestation as an impersonal energy. You cannot beg and plead and cry and hope that something is gonna change. You cannot wait for years and say that through suffering and expect that it's gonna end, because it knows, this energy knows that I've been desiring this thing for years now, and it did not give it to me, so it's about to give it to me. It does not work that way, unfortunately. We like to think, we like to externalize this infinite energy, pure infinite energy that we are all part of, that the manifestation is part of. We like to externalize it, but we need to understand that it's all about internalizing this energy. It's not, you cannot put it outside of you and expect it to happen. Yes, you might release it to the universe with the understanding that you are part of the universe. But the thing is, eventually it could even work out for people who beg and plead and cry for years and months that they desire this thing, that they want this thing, that this thing is salvation, so God, please give me this thing. It eventually happens sometimes. And you know why it happens? It happens because at some point, after enough crying, and this works for only a specific type of people, because for others it might turn into resentment, it might turn into hatred, it might turn into something that's the negative, the opposite of what they actually want. But for many people, it actually turned into an understanding that they have done everything that's possible, that they have reached, after crying for so long and after pleading and after begging for this external energy, for what they assume is an external source of energy, they reach to a state in which they believe, they feel fulfilled, they feel calm about what they've been asking for. They feel that they have been asking for too long, so one way or another it's bound to happen, that God is about to give them that thing right now, right away, at some point. And once they reach to that state of mind, to that state of being, they start feeling calm and feeling fulfilled, and that's when they tune into that frequency. But as long as you're waiting on that thing, and you're crying and you're trying one method, you're desperate, and nothing is manifested through desperation. If that was the case, everyone would have been able to manifest easily. If desperation was the answer, if crying was the answer, if begging was the answer. So it's not about, what you've been doing is not manifesting. You've been trying, yes, one doctrine, and then it does not show immediate results, and then you would go to another. You don't have enough on your conviction system. You're not pouring enough emotional conviction into it, and that's why it never works out. You need to reach to a state in which you are fully convicted, you're fully convinced that that thing is the way to manifest what you're trying to manifest, and then simply align. It all works depending on your conviction system. Wow, there's a lot of bees in this place. Weirdly enough, I'm not bothered, but yeah. So yes, you have to reach a state in which you are fully aligned with what conviction system you possess. With your conviction system, if you believe you need to do this or that to manifest something, if this way is the way, if this doctrine is the way, if this system is the way, if that's your method, then stick with it and just focus on that thing. Don't wait on your manifestation. You could wait on being being fully aligned with your conviction system, but that's what you wait on. You don't wait on the results of what that thing is going to bring. You don't wait on the specific, that very manifestation you're trying to manifest. You wait on yourself. You wait on yourself aligning, harmonizing with who you are, with your conviction system. But the thing here is that you have to have one conviction system and stick to it all the way. Trust in it, believe in yourself. Because that's when it happens. As long as you're waiting on your manifestation, you're actually pushing it away. You're actually manifesting the opposite, because you are in desperation, you are in fear, you're giving the opposite way more energy than your actual manifestations. You're not maintaining that belief for long enough to build enough momentum for you to build up to that manifestation, for you to align with with your conviction system. Because the moment you align with your conviction system, manifestation happens instantaneously. It happens in an instant. You don't have to wait on manifestation. And that's the difference in perspective. You don't wait on manifestations. And another thing is that if you are waiting too long, and if you are in desperate, if you are in fear of what might happen, if you are constantly thinking about this is not going to work out, what if it does not work out, what if this, you are actually giving more emotional conviction, more energy to the opposite. And that's why oftentimes you end up manifesting the opposite of what you are trying to manifest. So you have to be aware of not keep on trying one system and another, and eventually losing hope in that system, that you tune into the opposite more than what you're actually trying to manifest, that you eventually tune in with the negative and eventually manifest the opposite of what you're trying to manifest. But rather just focus on one system, just believe in that system, and believe that you are going to create, that you are the creator, that it's happening from within you as per your conviction system. And so wait on aligning yourself, just focus on aligning yourself, on being fully aligned within yourself, that you are matching your beliefs. And do that enough, do that for some time, maintain that more than the opposite, and eventually the manifestation happens. Eventually you align with who you are, with your truth. You just need to be a living truth, a walking proof of alignment, in order to be able to intentionally manifest, to create intentionally, to manifest consciously, to manifest things you actually want and not the opposite. Because when you are in alignment, then when you continuously prove that you are in alignment, that you are in full alignment with your conviction system and what is necessary to get you to that thing, whether it is specific to one thing or whether it's just random, as long as you are aligned, as long as you are maintaining this alignment with who you truly believe in, with what you truly believe in, with your conviction system, and you're pouring enough emotional conviction into it, you are bound to become an intentional manifester. One way or another, it has to happen. This is simply a law. When you prove that you are intentional, conscious, you are an intentional being who does everything they want out of free will, you prove that you are in power. You seize your power back, rather than having cords of energy unintentionally, unknowingly spread to all over the place, to each and everything, because it controls you, it controls how you feel, it controls what you do, it controls what you think. And that's why you manifest things that are not in alignment with your true and conviction system, with what you actually want, but rather the opposite, because you are continuously aligning with the opposite. You are proving that you cannot stick to who you are, to what your truth is, to your conviction system. And you have to continuously try different things, because you don't believe enough in yourself. So all you've got to do is stick with one system long enough, and don't wait on the manifestation itself. Wait on yourself. Wait on you becoming in full alignment with who you truly are, with what you believe in fully harmonizing with your aspect of nature, with yourself, harmonizing with your infinite self. Because whatever you fully are convinced of, that's your true self. So just focus on aligning with that, and everything is about to happen. Everything is the byproduct of you fully aligning with your true self, and you truly believing in yourself and trusting in who you are. That's following your intuition. That's what it means for you to be fully aligned and harmonizing with your truth. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to another video by AF's Conscious Frequency. Don't forget to like this video and subscribing to my channel, because it helps me so much, and it helps this video find its way to many more others who might actually need it.